The biggest thing with sales is I think the number one thing that is going to help you close more sales is trust. I think building trust early on, especially in a sales call environment, will absolutely help you close more sales because building trust, you're not going to buy somebody that you're not trusting, right? You need to be truthful. They need to know exactly what they're getting, and you have to come across as truthful, right? If they trust you, there's a reason that they'll buy from you and they won't buy from somebody else. There's a reason that they'll go with someone else and not go with you. And sometimes it's because they don't trust you or because we didn't come across as trustworthy. And I respect one of the things that we do. I'll take some course training calls once or twice a week for job killing and I'll get students in. One of the first things that I do is really come across right off the back and let them know, hey, we're a high-end program because this is our cost value. I don't wait to the end. I'm not ashamed of the price. I'm not ashamed of what the product is. I'm very upfront and I say, hey, this is a high-ticket program. The reason that we're a high-ticket program is that we absolutely believe in this product. Not only am I a user of this, meaning that I was sitting in the chair that you were sitting in 2020, but I do this every single day and I believe in this product. And that's why it's high-end because of our support and our staff. And if this isn't for you, then that's perfectly fine. I just want to make sure that we're completely upfront and honest and transparent with each other of what actually you're getting when you come into this course and the value that you're getting. And if it's not for you, it's not a big deal. It's not a problem. We can leave this call as friends. But moving forward, you should know that, hey, look, this is going to be a higher ticket type of program, right? So that kind of builds trust immediately. So when you're dealing with lead generation and you're dealing with clients and SEO and website deals, coming out and saying, hey, look, we're not, especially when you're a one-man crew, or if you have a couple of VAs, you could come across and say, hey, look, we are not like the competition. We actually are more expensive than a lot of the people you may have talked to in the past. But the reason that you're on this phone call with me is that you have a problem to solve. And I'm going to make sure to provide enough value to cover the cost of what my services are and then some, and to make sure that you have enough benefits to cover the cost. But working with me is going to get you to where you want to go and solve your problem. I'm not really worried about saving you money at this point more than helping you succeed in whatever your problem is. And even though that might not be something that they want to hear early on in the call, it does build immediate trust with them. And we don't want to talk when you sit there and say, hey, a website is this, or lead generation costs $1,500 a month. Words can have a lot of pull. When you say something that costs something, they think of money coming out of their pocket, right? When you look at a price tag, you think, okay, that money is there. It's not going to be there tomorrow because I'm going to spend it right now. So even the words that we use during a sales call is important. And so moving forward, if you're talking to a business person about leads or website design or SEO or buying a new car, right? It really, your words and the words that we use are super important. So I like to use the word investment, right? The investment in your website, the investment in the profitability of your business to generate more leads is going to bring you back an ROI, right? Linda says to present the benefits first, always, right? Really, you're always going to present the benefits first. You're never going to pitch first and say, hey, this is what it's going to be. You could throw the cost out there, but you need to understand what their problem is before you can ever offer the solution. And believe me, leads can solve a lot of different problems. And so as you go, you have to put yourself kind of, this is like I even hate to use this saying because I've heard it so many times and it kind of makes me cringe a little, but like being a product of the product, right? And so when you jump in this course, it's hard to sell when you're not generating leads or you're not this or you're not that. But once you start generating leads and you know that you can help somebody, then you really become unstoppable because you believe in the product so much that if you believe in it so much, it is hard for you not to come across as genuine when you're trying to help this other person.